Welcome back to the channel, where we talk travel, culture, and all the weird things people get wrong about Southeast Asia. And today, we're diving into something unexpected. You know what used to be Australia's default travel setting? Bali? Sunburns, scooters, and the occasional bintang-fueled regret. But something strange is happening. Australians, yes, the same ones who made Bali Bogan a global stereotype, are starting to skip the island entirely and head to Kuala Lumpur instead. Wait, what? Yup, the Malaysian capital, with its twin towers, trains, and glorious 3 a.m. meals, is quietly stealing Bali's thunder. Are Aussies finally getting Bali fatigue? Because in 2025, Kuala Lumpur became their most searched international destination. Flight and hotel searches for KL tripled, while Bali, bless its beach clubs, still clung to its million Aussie visitors. But let's be real, KL's got better food, cheaper flights, and a much lower chance of overpaying for a taxi. And honestly, it's about time. For years, Bali has been the Aussie playground. Cheap beer? Check. Laid-back beaches? Check. Fly-in, flop-out resorts with infinity pools and digital detox hashtags? Double check. But it's 2025 now, and Australians are evolving, or at least getting bored. Bali's gotten crowded, touristy, and a little overdone. When the entire population of Perth is basically in Canggu, you start wondering, is there somewhere else that's cheaper, cleaner, and with less chance of being clipped by a rogue scooter? Enter Kuala Lumpur, the unexpected, unassuming contender. Let's break it down. First off, flights. You can fly from Sydney or Melbourne to KL for nearly the same price as Bali. Sometimes cheaper, depending on the time and airline. Budget carriers like AirAsia, Batik Air, and Scoot are running regular routes. And unlike Denpasar's chaotic arrivals hall, KLIA actually works. The lines move. The bathrooms are clean. What a concept. Next, cost. Kuala Lumpur still offers incredible bang for your Aussie buck. Unlike Bali, where prices sometimes magically double when you speak English, KL's got local spots where RMAT, that's about AUD $2.50, gets you a full plate of char kway teow and a drink. Even fancy brunch spots in Mont Kiara will cost you less than smashed Arvo in Sydney. It's kind of ridiculous. And then there's accommodation. In KL, you can rent a modern condo with a pool, gym, and skyline view for what it costs to stay in a mosquito-ridden bamboo hut near Uluwatu. And it has Wi-Fi that doesn't make you want to cry. That's the city advantage. But this isn't just about price tags. It's about vibes. KL isn't trying to be a beach escape. It's a proper city. But without the madness of Bangkok or the cold edge of Singapore, it's a bit chaotic, a bit charming. You can hop on a clean MRT train, grab roti canai for breakfast, sip kopi o in an alleyway, and be back in your high-rise apartment by lunch. No beach, sure, but no drunk tourists yelling Oi Bruiser at 1 a.m. either. And unlike Bali, which can sometimes feel like Australia with palm trees, KL still feels like Malaysia. You're surrounded by languages, cultures, traditions, and food that haven't been repackaged for Instagram. It's authentic, it's local, and people generally aren't trying to sell you a sarong every 5 steps. Don't take it from me. Reddit threads, TikTok reels, and the Aussie backpacker I met last week in Brickfields all say the same thing. Mate, I came for 4 days, and now I'm looking for a digital nomad visa. People are waking up to KL's charm. It has clean streets, actual infrastructure, amazing food, and a general lack of chaos, unless you're trying to cross Jalan Tun Razak at rush hour. And Malaysians? They're watching this shift unfold with a mix of pride and side-eye. Like, we're happy you're here, mate, but don't turn Bangzar into Byron Bay. Still, the sentiment is mostly positive. More Australians are skipping the usual Bali party scene in favor of something deeper, calmer, and more connected. Let's be real, KL isn't perfect. You won't get beach clubs or surf spots, but you will get a city that works. Good public transport, incredible cuisine, street food that doesn't give you a week-long stomach adventure, and enough variety to make every day feel different. You can explore mosques, temples, malls, parks, and cafes, all in one afternoon. Let's throw some quick stats at you. Bali, X Beach. KL, it's Skyline. Bali, Il Rice Fields. KL, Itul Rail Networks. Bali, Aus. Where's my scooter? KL, Itul grabs outside in 2 minutes. Bali, Itul sunsets and Sambal. KL, Il skyscrapers and Sambal. Honestly, Sambal wins either way. This isn't just a fluke or a quirky trend. It's a shift. The kind of shift that says, hey, I want something different this year. Australians are starting to see that Kuala Lumpur is more than a layover. It's a destination in its own right. A city with real stories, not just resorts. With depth, not just discounts. So if you're Australian and looking for your next trip, maybe give KL a shot. And if you're Malaysian wondering why your MRT is suddenly full of Aussies in flip-flops, now you know. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe. It really helps a new channel like ours grow. We've got more on the way, including why Penang is quietly stealing expats from Thailand. So stick around. Catch you in the next one.